Just a little bird. Oh, there we go. Little one, chunky. Whopper Plopper 90, getting it done. These guys are really in that fall spirit already. Top water and just big ol', well, this one's little, but footballs. Look at that chunk. Little one, like I said, but it's a good sign. It's number 2. All right, let's just keep hitting this bank. Oh. This one's a little bit better. Same thing though, hit it right when I was about to pull it out of the water. A little bit better. Another chunky guy. Let me get that sick release footage. Hopefully the angle's okay for y'all. I know sometimes in the kayak it's not the best unless you have a like a front mount or a back mount, and I do have a front mount, as you can see right there. I just don't have another GoPro to put on it currently, which I am in the process of doing. There we go. Oh, missed it. Maybe he'll come back. Honestly, with this setup, I really feel I have a really good hookup ratio. I know a lot of people hate mono for Whopper Ploppers, and for a lot of top water for a lot of reasons. I personally don't have any of those problems though. I throw almost exclusively all my poppers, and you know, oh, whoa. Wow, he hammered that. Like I was saying though, I throw most of my top waters, like poppers and Whopper Ploppers, at least, so, and smaller spooks on mono, and I just feel that a lot of times the fish don't get it in their mouth real good, so it kind of gives you, you know, a second chance of getting them. With braid, I mean, if you swing and miss, it's game over. But I mean, with mono, it has that stretch to it. There's the fish. It's got a small mouth to it, almost like a spotted bass. But as you can see, like the mouth doesn't come back as far. But it's not a spot. Just kind of looks like one. Ooh. But yeah, I like to throw my smaller spooks and poppers and whatnot. But a lot of people disagree with that, and they throw, you know, straight braid or braid to a real short leader with their stuff. But I do throw straight braid on, you know, buzz baits. That single hook, you need that good penetration, and then spooks as well, larger spooks, you know, full size R spooks or whatever it may be. But I think I'm 5 for 7 today on hookups. Now it could have been better if I had the braid, but I could have missed a lot of those close to the boat strikes. You never really know. There we go. First cast with the chatterbait. Always getting it done. Tell you what. You need to have a confidence bait for sure. Just something that, like, even in the maybe not best conditions, it produces for you. And the chatterbait is for me. It really is. I throw it in almost any situation, really. I can throw it in cold water. I can throw it post frontal, pre-frontal. I can throw it in stained water, dirty water. It's just such a great bait. And by far, my favorite is this Z-Man original chatterbait. I like the custom. It's called the Z-Man Custom. But I lost all of mine. I caught over 100 fish on the one. This one's beat to hell too, though, you can see. But that Kayak trailer has a little bit of orangish red in it, which I like. Imitate these bluegill a little better. We're currently on the only piece of structure on this entire lake. Or this entire area of the lake. Ooh, that sounded big. Another one on the chatterbait. Get over here, bugger. Probably one of the better ones on today. Almost 2 pounds probably or so. A little bit less. Really wanted that chatterbait though. Look at that. Whew. Just right along this rocky bank. Can't beat it. Love the chatterbait bite. And I really think it helps produce a higher quality fish as well. Like, I don't know if it's kind of like, I guess it's the swim bait and then the blade on it. Just puts off a lot of thump. Makes it seem like it's a lot larger of a lure than it is. It attracts those larger fish. You'll still catch a really high number of fish, but definitely will be able to get those high quality bites too. I'm using this a lot like a square bill right now. And it's doing pretty good. It's nice in these, a lot of these rocks have moss and whatnot on them. So it's a lot easier to get algae off of chatterbait blade than it is to get it off a crankbait, in my opinion. Also, it runs a lot better still. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's a real healthy one. Right in the roof of the mouth. There we go. That's a bit of a better bite. This lake isn't exactly a giant fish fishery, but a couple of these aren't bad. 2.5. They're back here in this little cut. See if I can get a few more.